We know what the homework is. It was dropping, it wasn't dropping. Then it's dropped in different places at different times. There was AI, now there's no AI. So much controversy spinning around this release. So many people tuned in to see which Kanye we're gonna get, what Kanye is going to tap in. So right here, right now, it's time to finally dive in to Bully.
The time is now, right now. This is the hour, this is the new dawn. This is the new day. Now is the time, for nature in all her glory hath named you her king. She has named you the king.
Hey.
King. 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 Named you the king.
This that feeling we need more of. The hating just brought me more love.
Man, I love that, Bill. Take us to church for a second. Give us that bit of gospel, give us that sermon, and then all of a sudden, just kick it all out and let Ye sauce the production. Let's see where we go on this.
This that feeling we need more of. The hating just brought me more love. Guaranteed my
Nice.
bite is different than yours was. Drunk off power and I was pouring up. When all y'all treated me like an orphan. The classes turned me to Daddy Warbucks.
Hey.
The stables for the Rarries and Porsches. The fame was only getting me more buzzed. Some of my loved ones turned lost ones. The pain was truly blurring my thoughts up. I brought a white queen to the altar. Couldn't happen without Martin Luther. What's the Kelly Price? What's the Kevin Costner?
Hey.
What's the Kelly cost? Birkin is the tosser. Is it really love when it's bought love? She would never let me fuck if I was fucked up. Why
Hey.
you think we run it up for? The truth hurts, homie, tough love.
The truth hurts, homie, tough love. I'll tell you what, Kanye West is getting back in his rap bag. And for me, he's always the king of the one-liners. Like, it's not like the most crazy, intricate triple entendre or stack scheme, but it's the authenticity. It's the delivery. It's the reflection of it. It's the irony. It's the way that he just flips things. And he just has these great, iconic, singular bars that always just stand out when Kanye really wants to get into that mood in that bag. I love this king playing off like Jesus is king, Lord is king, versus like Kanye. Is this a coronation? What is Bully going to mean? And this is the opening track, remember. So it's interesting to see how he wants to start positioning things. So there's a little bit of addressing of stuff. There's addressing issues. There's addressing his controversy. There's addressing the fame and that just self-reflection and acknowledgement. Hey, I was getting drunk off the fame. I was getting drunk off the power, right? I know I was tipsy. I know I was tripping.
Need you the king.
This that feeling we need more of. The hating just brought me more love. Guaranteed
Even that's a bar. The hating just brought me more love. That's a nice juxtaposition bar.
my vice is different than yours was. Drunk off power and I was pouring up. When all y'all treated me like an orphan. The classes turned me to Daddy Warbucks.
When all y'all treated me like an orphan, turned me to Daddy Warbucks. That's a little Orphan Annie reference right there. And she was adopted by Daddy Warbucks. I came from nothing. Y'all was treat me like an orphan. And look what I turned it into now.
When all y'all treated me like an orphan. The classes turned me to Daddy Warbucks. The stables for the Rarries and Porsches.
But again, there's just that little bit of, even though I'm at this level now, when I had nothing, all this change, I'm still getting hated. I'm still getting painted as a villain.
The classes turned me to Daddy Warbucks. The stables for the Rarries and Porsches. The fame was only getting me more buzz.
Underrated bar right there. Stables is for the Rarries and Porsches. Why? Because they run on horsepower. Get it? Horses in a stable. Nice car flip there.
The stables for the Rarries and Porsches. The fame was only getting me more buzzed. Some of my loved ones turned lost ones.
That's it. The fame was getting me more buzz. Some of my loved ones turned lost ones. Kanye always has that great ability just to remove filters and just tell you how he's truly feeling.
The pain was truly blurring my thoughts up. I brought a white queen to the altar. Couldn't happen without Martin Luther.
Little shout out to Martin Luther right there. Civil rights movement. None of this that I have. I have to pay homage to those who came before me, to those who paved the way for black rights and black history. Martin Luther. And now look at me with a white queen, with Bianca, right? And I wonder if there's a little bit of a layer there and a parallel to Martin Luther, right? Being hounded by the feds, being investigated, being vilified by the system itself. Because Kanye really feels very anti-system, anti-institutional in recent years.
The Kelly Price, what's the Kevin Costner? What's the Kelly cost? Birkin is the tosser.
What's the Kelly Price? Great singer right there. What's the Kevin Costner, the actor? But for me, what's the Kelly Price up as? And I'm not talking about the actual singer Kelly Price. I'm talking about the Kelly bag, right? Because then he flips it into the Birkin and the Kelly. What's the cost?
Is it really love when it's bought love?
Nice.
She would never let me fuck if I was fucked up. Why you think we run it up for? The truth hurts, homie, tough love.
And even that idiom, the truth hurts. Well, tough love. I'm going to take it and flip it and interpret it literally and then flip the bar. Is that his son running around just whack-a-moling everyone?
The hero became the villain now. We gon' send it up and go a million miles. And she ain't dealing with no shallow house. She want that Iron Man like Gwyneth Paltrow. That's why people throwing in the towel. Fo, that dopeness I distribute like Al Poe.
Nice.
They don't take it to the heights that I'll go. They burn out on that black and mild flow. They
Hey.
had a run, but Yeezy got it now. Though it's over with for them like it's an outro.
Hey.
You know what season it is.
I love the gritty, dark
The time.
synths, that just rummy, distorted bass. For me, I'm getting a little bit. I talked about this when we were doing the Father breakdown, like 808s and Heartbreak Kanye, my dark twisted fantasy, like into those types of worlds and vibes for me. More bars on the second verse too.
The hero became the villain now. We gon' send it up and go a million miles.
The hero became the villain now.
And she ain't dealing with no shallow house. She want that Iron Man like Gwyneth Paltrow. That's why people throwing in the towel. Fo.
She want that Iron Man. That's why people throwing in the towel. It's a little bit of an Iron Mike Tyson bar right there, like throwing in the towel like a boxer. Versus Gwyneth Paltrow, who was in Shallow Hal, the movie, and also in the Iron Man series, right? Versus like Shallow Hal, someone who is shallow. And he touches on materialism. Is bought love really real love?
Want that Iron Man like Gwyneth Paltrow. That's why people throwing in the towel. Fo. That dopeness I distribute like Al Poe. They don't take
Alpo Martinez, drug dealer, NYC ball right there.
it to the heights that I'll
Versus he gives you the dopeness on these tracks.
go. They burn out on that black and mild flow.
Burn out on the Black and Mild flow, like smoking a Black and Mild. They're burning out on it. And you know what? They're just giving you those mild flows right now. I'm giving you something fresh.
They had a run, but Yeezy got it now.
Shout out to the Jude Bellingham jersey too.
Though it's over with for them like it's an outro. You know what season it is.
I'll say Bellington? Bellingham. I'm misspeaking today. I'm tired today, man, but I'm excited for Bully. Yeah, let's see where we run from this.
You would think I'm standing outside, how I'm going in. Jumping out the gym while they ballin' on a lowered rim. Graduation days, I was coming for the glory then. Blessings rained in, pouring in. I need more of them, yeah, give it up. Give it up, send it up, send it up. It's imperative, it's a must. It's a must. Match your debit cards, his and hers. Show 'em how you fit $1 billion in the clutch. We gon' run it up, but we ain't in a rush. If they don't scare you, you ain't dreaming big enough. Took it worldwide, like I said, I whoop 'em jump. Know I did it all when it's all said and done. Send it.
Got a little bit of like those trap ad libs. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You know, just auto-tuned out to the side. And for me, you ain't dreaming big enough. If it doesn't scare you, come on now.
If they don't scare you, you ain't dreaming big enough. Took it worldwide, like I said, I whoop 'em jump. Know I did it all when it's all said and done.
Nice.
Send it up, send it up, send it up, send it up. It's a must, it's a must. 10 times 10, 10 times out of 10. Finish fast, back to black. Amy Winehouse and them. All the threats to the fam, I'm advising against. Catch you walking out the barbershop and line you up again. No,
Hey.
they can't avoid this. Not the one to go against. Brought the South Side with me. This is Illinois, bitch. She
Hey.
been asking to stick around. She don't know it yet. She got back in a pretty smile. Shorty poison. She gon' play with your emotions. Now you roped in. Type of girl they going broke for. Got them broken. They got tendencies to talk big. Still you don't hear. My tendencies on both wrist rings, both hands. Know the truth,
Hey.
focus over it. Y'all don't understand. Next to me, you niggas soda cans in the Grand Canyon.
Oh. Ye really giving us some of these rap flows, man.
You would think I'm standing.
And I'm definitely, again, just with that, just grungy bass distortion and synth driving. Like, I'm getting Playboy Cardi vibes on this, especially with those ad libs I pointed out. But some more bars on this to break down too, man.
Spin it up, it's a must. 10 times 10, 10 times out of 10. Finish fast.
10 times 10, 10 out of 10. What's a 10 out of 10? That's 100%. Versus 10 times 10 is 100. He's keeping it 100 right now, right? Stack it up.
Back to black, Amy Winehouse and them. 10 times out of 10. Finish fast, back to black.
Finna spaz back to black. A little bit of a triplet flow right there. And then it came back out of it into more of that bouncy, just peppered pocket and delivery right now. But Amy Winehouse had an album, Back to Black. Come on.
Amy Winehouse and them. All the threats to the fam, I'm advising against. Catch you walking out the barbershop and line you up again. No, they
You want to fade? Catch you coming out the barbershop? I'm going to line you up in a different sense. Come on now.
can't avoid this, not the one to go against. Brought the south side with me, this is Illinois, bitch.
Hey.
She been asking to stick around, she don't know it yet. She got back in a pretty smile, shorty poison. She gon' play with your emotions, now you roped in.
Pretty small. Shorty Poison. I wonder who he has in mind on that.
Type of girl they going broke for, got them broken. They got 10.
And I just like that. Another nice little just like wordsmith and juxtaposition flip. You going broke for. That would leave you broken emotionally and destroyed versus being literally financially broke.
This is the talk big, still you don't hear. My tendencies on both wrist rings, both hands.
Portentous? Like him being portentous? Or did he just have like a tennis bracelet on both wrists flip right there?
The truth, I'm just over it. Y'all don't understand. Next to me, you niggas soda cans in the Grand Canyon.
The truth, I'm just over it. That's a really interesting line and perspective coming from Ye, given everything that has gone on with all the tweets and all the talking and everything else. And I'll tell you what, that was just short, succinct, like to the point. And that felt a little bit more like raw and kind of unfinished. Whereas like King, I really love the flows. I really love the production on King. Like King felt so strong. And then that felt kind of like an in-between. And then I'm sat here looking at Father, which I know is a nice cut from Kanye that we just broke down. We'll dive into that.
Give us love another day and hear our prayer. Please, Lord, whenever we pray. You've been good. I just want to say thank you, Lord. I just want to say thank you, Lord.
Ha!
You've been better to us than we've been to ourselves. Father,
Know you wonder where the F he been, but I'm back.
What a wild video already. And I feel like this is just like the perfect dive into the dark, twisted, convoluted mind of the genius that is Kanye West. But anyways, I want to watch all this in full, and then we're going to go back and break this down. Come on now.
Know you wonder where the F he been, but I'm back to life like an EpiPen.
Bar.
SG still in the leopard skin, and check me out, then check me in.
Hey,
See this coat,
nice.
nigga? Bye-bye to my old self. Wake up to the new me. I used to be a world star. Now I'm making Newsweek.
Hey,
I used to hang on a 9. Now I bought 2 streets. Cottage Grove to King Drive. Yeah, this life is a movie. Bye-bye to my old self. Wake up to the new me. I used to be a world star. Now I'm making Newsweek. I used to hang on a 9. Now I bought 2
I always knew Kanye West wasn't for planet Earth.
streets. Cottage Grove to King Drive. Yeah, this life is a movie.
Father.
Cause I look good.
I'll tell you what, if this is a preview of Ye's rapping on this album, Ye's giving us the bars. Ye's back in that rap bag. I like that.
I smell good. I feel good. And you sing good.
And make love good.
Know you wonder where the F I been.
Travis.
Going hard like a crack syringe. I've been
Hey.
breaking bad, now I'm back again. Getting meal tickets, no raffling. You see these kicks, nigga? Made checks off the right steps. More vision than some Oakleys. She used to be a lone star. Waking up to Lucy's. In the back, in the back. Used to live up in the 7. Now I bought 2 streets. OST Luther King Drive.
Yo, what is back left corner? What in the Michael Jackson is happening back there?
Now I bought 2 streets.
Kanye West has the Crusades in this video. He has aliens, and somehow he's resurrected Michael Jackson.
OST Luther King Drive. Now it's Malibu Beach. Used to be V-Live. Now I'm trapped at the Boo Beat. Yeah. Help us now. Turn me up. I want to say Harry, but damn, you can't rob me.
What a wild video. But I love the artistry. This sample cut to this, it feels like over and done too soon. All right, let's dive into this because there's layers to this for me. Father. We'll start there. Father like Heavenly Father in the church, right? You hear the sample. You hear the gospel lines. You hear the praise for the Father. But then let's look at the context of Kanye West and Travis Scott. In a way, you could argue that Kanye West was like a father figure to Travis Scott. You know, he nurtured, he cultivated him and his talent, and they had that connection in the early years. And then obviously you had the separation. It's almost like the prodigal son getting back together. Like, this is Kanye mending fences. This is Kanye mending relationships, which feels very on par for current Kanye. You know, he took out the ad in the Wall Street Journal. He had that huge statement of him trying to mend fences, trying to rebuild bridges. And here you get it on his choice of what single he's going to drop first. What music video is he going to drop first? He's going to make a statement with Travis Scott. And then the third level, of course, is just Kanye West as a father himself and all the controversy and all the scrutiny around his parenting, obviously his back and forth with his ex and Kim and everything relating to that. That's where we start. Keep it running. For me, one of the reasons this video works so well is there's so much eye candy. There's so much details and symbolism happening, right? And the key is that everybody kind of is going about their business, but nobody's aware of what's going on around them. Like, you got a dude in the bottom right corner just doing magic tricks. You got the nuns praying. Kanye doesn't care about any of this. He's just lost in his own world. Everybody's kind of doing their own thing. Mr. Michael Jackson in the back left is doing his own thing. You've got the gospel choir in the front doing their thing. I don't know who's got like the blue robes, like a little girl chilling in the back. And then you just have little Easter eggs of what passes the window before eventually it enters. Because later on, you've got him coming through with Jesus on the cross towards the end.
Our prayer, please, Lord, whenever we pray.
I love the syncing of that. Once he starts pushing the notes, like Kanye West is just a master of the samples. And for me, I love how this sample is mixed because it's kind of subdued, right? It's filtered. It's almost like it's coming through a megaphone, right? It's just got a little bit of that pass, that quality to it. And it's just down, right? A little muted. And then once the percussion kicks in, once everything starts running, it builds. Kanye West has a great sense of this track of drop everything down, bring you in, and then push it out. And then let that bass come in. Let those 808s just rock the fuck out. And again, like a knight riding a horse, nobody paying attention to it. It's like the deadpan delivery. Reminds me of Kendrick Lamar in the Squabble Up video. You know, you have like one location, one camera framing, and it's all about the action and the different activities and the different Easter eggs and the different stuff that's happening. Yet everybody's kind of doing their own thing separately.
I just want to say thank you, Lord. I just want to say thank you, Lord.
I took that as the Bible burning. Obviously, the nuns get arrested, policing religion. Maybe a statement on religion from Kanye to arresting a nun.
You've been better to us.
And his own struggles with religion, too.
that we've been to our fair. Father.
Like for me, bump, bump, bump. Like you think we're going to have it continue to crescendo, continue to rise. And right there, then you just hear again that very just muted, underscored acoustic guitar just underneath with the sample. It drops back down once more. It just gets anxiety filled. It gets tense and then it smooths back out. But don't worry, the anxiety comes back right here.
Now you wonder where the F.E. been, but I'm back to life like an EpiPen.
EpiPen, nice multi-syllable rhyme schemes right there. Back to life in EpiPen when you have an allergy. Come on, give us life.
Still in the leopard skin, and check
And
me
even
out.
for me, the back to life, the Father, Holy Trinity, Jesus coming back to life. There's some religious undertones there.
Back to life like an EpiPen, and she still in the leopard skin, and check me out, then check me in. See this coat, nigga?
That's just a typical Kanye West line right there, right? Check me out, then check me in. Simple bar, but it's just, I feel like it's just, Kanye has so much charisma. He's just so great with some of those one-liners that you just want to rap back, that just get stuck right there. They're earworms, man. He's a master at that.
Still in the leopard skin, and check me out, then
Check
check
me
me in. See this coat, nigga? Bye-bye to my old
Oh,
self.
that was a meme, wasn't it? Kanye, you going into fashion now? You see this coat? You see this coat?
Wake up to the new me. I used to be a world star. Now I'm making Newsweek.
Even that's a nice setup. I used to be on World Star, and like you shout out like the classic World Star videos. World Star! I used to be in World Star for the music. For that, now I'm on Newsweek, where the politics are, where the dramas. It's all about the storylines and the narratives. It used to be about the art and the music, and now it's over here for all the side quests I've been on.
To hang on a nine.
But it could just be a change in terms of the scope, in terms of the people who pay attention to them and who talks about them.
Now I bought two streets. Cottage Grove to King Drive.
Is she like a leopard? What is going on there with that makeup?
Yeah, this life is a movie. Bye-bye to my old self. Wake up to the new me. I used to be a world star. Now I'm making Newsweek. I used to hang on a nine. Now I bought two streets. Cottage Grove to King Drive. Yeah, this life is a movie.
Cause I look good, I smell good, I
Yes.
feel good,
And you sing good.
and make love good.
No, you wonder when
I smell good. That's James Brown, isn't it? Come on.
Feel good,
Feel good.
And you sing good.
and make love good.
Yeah.
you wonder where the F I been. Going hard like a crack syringe. I been
Going hard like a crack syringe bar from Travis.
breaking bad, now I'm back again. Getting meal
And then the hard like a crack syringe, Breaking Bad, now I'm back again. So then he flips it, right? He's been building his own kingpin empire like Walter White cooking up here.
Going hard like a crack syringe. I've been breaking bad, now I'm back again. Getting meal tickets, no raffling. You see these kicks, nigga? Made checks off the right steps.
You see these kicks? Made checks off the right steps. I made money. Those checks. Versus you see these kicks, these Nike checks, the right steps, the right moves I made versus stepping in kicks. Nice, Trav.
More vision than some Oakleys.
More vision than Oakley's. Come on.
She used to be a lone star. Waking up to Lucy.
Is that like a wedding? You get like the doves and the spaceship just parked in the background does it for me.
Used to live up in the 7. Now I bought two streets. OST Luther King.
Yeah, I love how he's got the just that little vocal cut that he's just caked into the instrumentation, just with just the blaring knocking bass.
Drive. Now it's Malibu Beach. Used to be V-Live. Now I'm trapped at the Boo Beat. Yeah.
A little bit of like 808s and heartbreak for me. A little bit of my dark twisted fantasy too.
Help us now. Turn me up.
I love that, man. That's art. Directed by Bianca? I didn't catch that before. She directed it? His wife directed? Come on now. She killed it. I really like that video. Listen, if this is a preview of what's to come on this album, I'm actually really looking forward to Bully. I'm hoping that maybe we get just that Kanye production that redefines the era that we're in, that everybody wants to emulate. everybody starts to use and cut from and follow this formula, we will see if this is another trend-setting moment in hip-hop music like Kanye has had so many times over the years. Welcome back, Ye.
We left for the baby, 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 we left for the baby.
What like the Daft Punk vocoder is going on here?
We left for the baby, we left for the baby, we left for the baby.
Oh. Some more dramatic percussive builds on this one already, and obviously that beautiful female sample cut into the instrumentation too. Obviously, you've got the auto-tune on it, but I don't mind Kanye singing here. Like, I don't mind when Kanye gets into that singing vibe on some of these cuts and tracks. Because for me, there's still that, even though it's auto-tune, there's that authenticness to it because it's still coming from Ye, right? He's not just going and swapping in a singer. Like, he's still giving you his vision, especially aligned with just his production sense and value. That being said, there's something on the mix sometimes. Like, I'm still sat listening and just wondering, because there's been this huge controversy and these huge talks of Kanye using AI and then him kind of backtracking that and coming out saying, no, we're not going to do AI. And there's still even like the vinyl drop versus the streaming drop and how some things are getting redone and re-uploaded and re-delayed. Like, he's going back and retroactively like replacing certain vocals that were using AI driven, and instead just giving you more of the rawer cuts from it. So you're still kind of like tuned in and like listening and questioning that. Wounds get healed with time, and now you got all the love. I mean, you think about the pain that Kanye has gone through personally. You think about the breakup from Kim. You think about that just family split. You think about all the divide. You think about all the beefs and controversies that he's been in over the years. It's a really interesting song, like searching for and singing for healing and having that reinforcement and that positive value. From me, from a person who doesn't feel like he truly feels that way necessarily. Maybe he's singing this to try to convince himself that wounds do heal, because it feels like some wounds don't always heal with Kanye, but maybe he is trying to be on that process of self-healing in that journey. There's a lot of layering to that, just like different vocals cutting through at the same time, but because they were just at different pitches and resonances, it was still working. It was almost like organized chaos there. There's Jay cutting through. There's that original sample cut that he had. There's the female sample as well, where the higher pitch voice. Ooh, I love this choice just to take this high note, this falsetto, and like cascade it out and then really wide pan it on the mix. And for me, it's interesting with auto-tune because obviously, again, like call it the Daft Punk effect here because you're getting those vibes from this, like running through the vocoder. But for me, the singing, if you played this raw, the singing would be really good on this, right? Sometimes auto-tune is most effective with a good singer. When you have that and then you go for this effect that you want to utilize with production itself, like he just did and kind of panned it out and caked it like back into the instrumentation, like this is perfect for it. We left all the pain behind. That's what's cutting through there.
We left all the pain behind. We left all the pain behind. We left all the pain behind.
That was a really interesting one. That was moody. Just the emotional frequencies and the vibes I was getting for that one. That was a really interesting, just like sideshow and just like wandering off from where we started and kind of where things were lining up. Let's see where we keep going now with this.
This time we taking over. Out of space going solar. Back then they showed no love. Punch drunk, hungover. Punch drunk, hungover on love.
He hired Besos samples and then he sped them up. And then for me, like, this has got a little bit of those church vibes again. A little bit of tapping into that soul, tapping into that Motown and that gospel. There's that classic feel to it. I mean, for me as a producer, but just Kanye is one of the best sample users hip hop has ever seen.
I had to learn to read between the lines. Overboard when they mention me at times. Know the Lord's intervention was divine. Political and social tensions on decline. Not to mention they
Just what divine, like the way that he said divine there, like he had a different type of enunciation. Again, I'm just wondering the mix on this, if that's what's contributing to it, because this is a different intonation from Ye.
Political and social tensions on decline. Not to mention they forget to mention how I'm swinging through like Sonny Liston in his prime.
Nice bar.
Used to dream about this every day. The way the hate of living made. I know some church-going women pray. What's worse, living in conditions made. Hearse taking good men away. Fathers in the penitentiary. Mothers fighting for a living wage.
Man.
But this time we're taking over.
There's some nice lines there.
The way the hate of living made. I know some church-going women pray. What's worse, living in conditions made.
Before that too, he was talking about Overboard when they mentioned me in times. Again, you just get these lines where he's like, yeah, I'm going to address the elephant in the room. I'm going to address these different situations. And wasn't he called one of the most influential figures by time? That was years ago now. And he's still an incredibly influential and incredibly polarizing figure.
Taking good men away. Fathers in the penitentiary. Mothers fighting for a living wage.
That was the bar. Where's the bar I wanted to highlight?
Every day. The way the hate of living made. I know some church-going women pray. What's worse, living in conditions made. Hearse taking good men away. Fathers in
conditions made, men away, penitentiary. That's a nice multi-syllable rhyme scheme and slant rhyming setup. But again, I missed it on the tap back. Come on, Knox, get in this.
Lord's intervention was divine. Over on love. I Had to learn to read between the lines. Overboard when they mention me at times.
Even that read between the lines. Like, understand what the agenda is versus reading the lines of text like in Times Magazine. That's a nice bar.
Know the Lord's intervention was divine. Political and social tensions on decline. Not to mention they forget to mention how I'm swinging through like Sonny Liston in his prime.
Social tensions, political tensions on the climb, and yet I'm swinging through it. And maybe like my bipolar swings, right? And emotional swings versus swinging like Sonny, like the famous boxer. That's a nice bar, but turning a bar into, like, again, a really just raw commentary on your own psychological well-being and acknowledging some of the shit that you're going through and what you're dealing with and what you're seeing.
They forget to mention how I'm swinging through like Sonny Liston in his prime. Used to dream about this every day. The way the hate of living made. I know some church-going women pray. What's worse is living in conditions made. Hearse is taking good men away. Fathers in the penitentiary. Mothers fighting for a living wage. But this time
Kanye is really finding church on this album so far.
taking over. Out of space going solar.
Nice.
Punch drunk, hungover. Punch drunk, hungover.
I feel like this is a little bit of a macro speaking here too. Being punch drunk on love. Gone through the ringer with love. Now you're punch drunk on it. Taking all the swings and the punches. But now he's feeling the hangover the next day. But for me, that love is not just like a personal relationship dynamic, because we know he's been there through divorce. We know he's been there, punch drunk on love. But I think that the love that he's talking about here is more of the fame beast, the love of fame, all the adoration. And now this is his hangover. This is him being punch drunk from all of it and all the negative consequences that come with all the media attention, that come with all the fame. And this hangover period that he's in as he tries to reconcile some of his actions and thoughts. It's a really interesting, important track for me from Ye. Give me a little bit of that, man. That production right there. Those guitars singing it. Some blues. It's a really, really interesting choice to continue to give us these just incredibly shortened cuts. Like, I feel like production is there for me. I'm really enjoying the different frequencies and the different mixes, but they all just feel so short and sweet. And obviously that's like perfect for today's streaming area and perfect for today's world. But I would love to see some more of these concepts just further developed, further built out, and even have some drastic dynamic shifts and changes that Kanye is capable of. It's really interesting. Like, it's almost like it's good, but what is my critique here? It's just like, I wish you would give us more of the good. Keep giving us, keep feeding us more of the good, and then keep building it even further. Again, these feel like, some of these just feel like rough, quicker cuts instead of fully evolved into what it could be. Still solid though. And some people are gonna like this. Again, we're in the shortened ADHD generation. You know, I'm from the generation of, boy, 3 verses, lay those bitches out.
Had to change a heart, I felt different at first. Lot of pain, lot of hurt, but still could have been worse. In a big city in pole position when you reversed. She had the new convertible, the little Uzi vert. Down payment on the cost of your love and on a purse. Go to work or whatever she said, whatever works.
Nice.
Unemployed.
go to work or she said whatever. You know what? Whatever works. That's a beautiful, again, just word flip, juxtaposition flip from Kanye, man. Master of that. Master of the paradoxes.
Early in the story, I was starting off. Had to forward focus before I couldn't afford a car. Now she finna throw it like she do it for an Audemars. Meeting with some ministers and kings, I was nodding off. Haven't seen the kingdom as royal as my daughters are. I'm all falling for the fake news, man. I'm logging off. They send shots while we spin blocks in an armored car. Now they want the tea cause it's piping hot. Life gave me lemons, made an Arnold Palmer on the rocks. I feel like Arnold Schwarzenegger. Contract terminator on the spot.
Nice.
They want a back and forth, I'd rather not. Easy airbags when I'm crashing out. They gon' hate it with a passion now. I love it. Man, how to change your heart.
He's punching on some of these bars, man.
They send shots while we spin. Meeting with some ministers and kings, I was nodding off. Haven't seen
Seeing kings, meeting royalty. This is the lifestyle I lead, and I'm still bored nodding off.
the kingdom as royal as my daughters are. I'm all falling for the fake
The kingdom, a little bit of Watch the Throne, right?
news, man. I'm logging off. They send shots while we spin blocks.
But he's logging off. Get it? Like counting logs, sawing logs in your dreams versus logging off from being online.
In an armored car. Now they
Send shots. We in an armored car. You can't touch us. We bulletproof.
want the tea cause it's piping hot.
Nice.
Life gave me lemons, made an Arnold Palmer on the rocks.
When life gives you lemons, make lemonade. In Kanye's case, you know what? Give me some of that iced tea as well. Let's mix that tea. Let's mix that lemonade. Let's make that Arnold Palmer.
I feel like Arnold Schwarzenegger. Contract terminator.
Arnold Schwarzenegger in the Terminator versus he's a contract Terminator. Talking about, again, all of his contracts, maybe some of his deals that he's had. He's very good at canceling those contracts
On the spot.
from his actions.
They want a back and forth, I'd rather not. Easy airbags when I'm crashing out.
Yeezy airbags when I'm crashing out. And we all know he had the infamous accident that he survived from, but also literally crashing out in the airbags. He's going to need it with half of his crash outs. The contract Terminator tying back from that. Again, it's not like he's dodging elephants in the room. He's addressing things and he's still doing it in that typical Kanye fashion, man. I've never just seen an artist that is just, how do you put it? Like he's so good at taking a negative and still just swagging the fuck out of it. Like still having charisma with it and somehow still making it sound dope. It sound like, yeah, I want to live like that. You know what I'm saying? But it's not good. It's not good.
They gon' hate it with a passion now. I love it. Man, how to change your heart. I felt
Like for me, over the years, I think a great example is like when Kanye, like, God, the radio, it all falls down. When he's going through airport security, right? And he shows like that, but like some lines from that, like you had certain materialistic bars from Kanye. He's always had those materialism bars. Even Can't Tell Me Nothing, I think, is a great example of that. But it's like, I don't care. You can't tell me nothing. And I'm not someone that normally celebrates materialism, but when I hear some Kanye verses, I'm like, damn, I gotta go get a watch. I gotta go get something nice. Like you feel it from Kanye. You know what? I'm even gonna put my watch on right now while we listen to the rest of this. Come on.
they gon' hate it with a passion now. I love it. Man, how to change your heart. I felt different at first. Lot of pain, lot of hurt, but still could have been worse, man. It still could have been worse. In the big city in pole position when you reverse. She had the new convertible, the little Uzi Vert down.
You in pole position when you reverse and your career comes crashing down. She had that little Uzi Vert, nice little Uzi Vert shout out versus that convertible, that Uzi Vert.
In pole position when you reverse. She had the new convertible, the little Uzi Vert. Down payment on the cost of your love, went on a purse. Go to work or whatever. She said, whatever works, works. 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 Whatever works, works.
And he's got that way sometimes where he just takes certain sounds, whatever works, and he just kind of slurs it out. But I feel like he always gets away with it in that Kanye voice. Like some people might find that obnoxious. I still find it catchy to this day, man. Yay on that. And I'll tell you what, quick anecdote while we're breaking down this album. His Can't Tell Me Nothing video. I always loved that location. I never forgot it. And I was lucky enough to finally film a video at the Bonneville Salt Flats, which is out in Utah. And I got to do Independence Volume 1 out there. But for me, that would have never happened without Kanye Can't Tell Me Nothing. And for me, I'm just trying to give you guys a little bit of an insight into, yeah, I grew up a Kanye fan. I've always been a Kanye fan. Like when he hit and the way that he changed things in Lupe too, like you're getting more conscious rappers on the mainstream at a time when it was gangsterism, when it was violence. Like it was refreshing for me as someone who's more conscious and lyric driven and focused. And then Ye's production, the impact that he's had. So I've always been so torn, like so many people over the years with Kanye, especially coming up as a huge fan of him, and then just watching these, just the craziness and the polarization since then, man. And like things that you can't condone and things that you can't celebrate from him. And it is continuing to conflict with me. Can I separate the man from the art? And I'm trying very hard to focus on the art, but ironically, through this art, you're getting a glimpse into the man, and he's speaking on important things. Anyways, let's keep going.
How can they not get away? Sing if you want to. You know you're playing with your own. How can they not get away?
Only child, mama's favorite. Conditions that I made it out, it's amazing. Going through cycles, different phases. I'm trying to see how far I can take it.
Hey.
Statements understood, I'm often mistaken.
Even that, going through cycles, different phases. And him taking out that ad in the Wall Street Journal, him talking about his struggles, him talking about dealing with being bipolar.
Statements understood, I'm often mistaken.
Statements understood, I'm often mistaken. Like they mistake my takes versus being mistaken, right? Nice flip there.
I put in the work, it was backbreaking. They thought
Nice.
I was kidding, thought I was playing. Take this one to Mars like I'm Matt Damon. They say I go off cause I lack patience.
Matt Damon in the film The Martian, come on.
Don't think it's my job for me to explain it. Bomb on everything, trying to play us. Bomb on everything. I drop a bomb on everything. On my wife, I put a wedding ring. On my life, I give up everything.
That's a wild lie, man. Coming out of I drop a bomb on everything and then I put a wedding ring on my wife. What's the follow-up connotation there? You dropping a bomb on that marriage too? What's your switch? That was kind of wild, man, just to have like the super spacious, just like building vocal cuts and atmospheric. And then underneath of that, you have this driven, which sounds like the start to a drum and bass percussive line. That's more muted drums underneath. And you just give that quickness of pacing and frequency and that anxiety in contrast with everything else that's rising and elevating around it right there. That's a nice bag to be in production-wise.
This is so exciting, isn't it?
That's Mama.
Yeah, can you believe it?
I can believe it, boy.
Rest in peace to Donda.
Somebody gotta do it. You play tracks like Michael Jordan shoots free throws. Anybody
Bar.
does something that much and that long and is that good, it's gotta pay off. Can't go there.
That's where Kanye gets the bars from Mama.
Nothing but for love. Isn't that fun?
Yeah.
The main thing is getting to do something that you really love to do.
So do you think I come off too arrogant?
No, come on, just right, because it's what's inside. Because you can't be a star and not be a star. You gotta have some oomph about you. You don't want to just go saying, oh, I'm just really not all that, but thank you anyway. Nothing like that. I'm not saying come off like that. I think the way you are handle yourself is really just perfect.
Huh. That's an interesting one right there in reflection. Like mom's guidance and that just, you know, universal love that mothers give their children. That was kind of a beautiful moment just to have right there. But again, there's some of that meta reflection too, that meta breaking of the fourth wall. You know, am I being too arrogant? Am I too cocky at times, calling myself the best and the greatest in the way that I present myself in interviews? And mom's like, no, just embrace and be who you are. And I've always said this, like, I think rappers, especially when we live in this competitive world and this crab in a bucket mentality, like we walk this fine line between arrogance and confidence, but also to make it in such a cutthroat industry, like you have to have ultimate belief in yourself because you're going to get torn the fuck down along the way. And, you know, Ye's confidence is a byproduct of that and that self-belief at the same time.
Sister and brother. And all of my friends. And all of my friends.
It's finna get a lot more dangerous. Where brothers move a lot like strangers.
Let's come together.
They say I'm blacking out.
Wow, he's really found an interesting frequency. Like this is like just almost that borderline distortion where it just becomes like annoying and too much and like white noise, but it's like the perfect harmonic where it sits right now. It works.
Like strangers.
Let's come together.
They say I'm blacking out like Akon.
Hey,
I'm feeling more con like Genghis.
bar.
What they gon' do with them. Take some time off, they act like they don't remember. Couple fortnights and at least 2 winners. Back with the head taps and the head spinners. I've been blowing money fast, it could not go quicker. Throw it in the bag like a fastball pitcher. Designated hate for the designated hitter. Give it all you got, it does not make a difference. I've been high off living, man, I'm finna OD. White feet just hit the runway, OT. They think we off key, but it's anarchy. Vids on the 4-5 going Mach 3. There's nothing to discuss, so we not gon' speak. They never gave justice, so y'all know peace. Bank account filled with the root of all evil.
They never gave justice, so y'all don't know peace. Bar.
Never gave justice, so y'all know peace. Bank account filled with the root of all evil. Anti-hero, vigilante.
Oh.
The Holy Spirit is all in one.
It's just him taking control of his narrative, you know, acknowledging, but also there's that little bit of intrigue that's built as well. Like instead of just being the villain, being painted and painting himself as the anti-hero, you don't want to root for it, but here he is trying to be the hero and still feeling like he's speaking out because he has a mission and he has a purpose and he's going against, again, the system and the institution like a vigilante.
Get a lot more dangerous. Where brothers move a lot like strangers.
Let's come together.
They say I'm blacking out like Akon.
I'm blacking out like Akon. Akon is also dark skinned, so playing off of blacking out like Akon versus like me, and just when I go off on these rants.
I'm feeling more con like
Versus blacking out on a track too.
Akon. I'm feeling more con like Genghis.
I'm feeling more con like Genghis. So he flips the A con and then he focuses on the con. I'm like Genghis Khan. I'm a conqueror. I'm riding around, but also I'm incredibly polarizing and I'm destructive at the same time, much like Genghis Khan was to a lot of civilizations.
I'm feeling more con like Genghis. What they gon' do.
But also he could be saying like, I feel like a con man sometimes. Like I feel like a con. Like I don't feel like I'm always being my true authentic self.
With them, take some time off, they act like they don't remember. Couple fortnights and at least 2 winners. Back with the head taps and the head spinners. I've been blowing money fast, it could not go quicker. Throw it in the bag like a fastball pitcher. Designated hate.
throw it in the bag like a fastball pitcher versus throw that money in the bag. That's a nice flip. And then he flips it from designated hitter here.
For the designated hitter, give it all you got. It does
They are designating hate for me, coming in as the DH hit. Nice baseball flip there.
not make a difference. I've been high off living, man. I'm finna OD. White features hit the runway OT. They think we off key, but it's anarchy. Benz on the
Off key, anarchy. He plays off of the key sound and anarchy there. Again, that's the Kanye type of bar.
I'm going Mach 3. It's nothing to discuss, so we not gonna speak. They never gave justice, so y'all know peace. Bank account filled with the root of all evil.
He went Timothy on us right there. Bank account filled with money, the root of all evil. Right? It's the love for money that's the root of all evil.
Hero, vigilante.
The Holy Spirit, all in one. Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
I'm gonna dish you right now. Let me tell you something too. The lady looked at me, really a lady looked at me and she said, never let someone know that they're getting you down. You see, if you let them know that they're getting you down, honey, they gonna kick you until they fall. But you know what I told her?
The sign of Jesus, all in my room. I believe he's coming. He'll be here soon. I'm gonna praise him. Yes, I'm gonna praise the Lord God. I got involved with the Father. I got involved with the Son.
The drums are sinking lower and lower, and yet this it seems to be rising here. And I was just about to talk about kind of this dissonance of like taking these beautiful vocal cuts, some of these just softer, elevating sounds, and then you have that side of it with the harmonics contrasted with some of these just harsher, anxiety-filled, just driven basses, driven percussive hits, driven distorted synths, like just the way that he's blending and building throughout this.
I'm gonna stay involved with the Holy Spirit. It's all in one. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
That feels like the white noise inside his head sometimes, and that we all go through.
You made a kingdom fall in love.
Do-do-do-do-do. That little build, what in the string villain music is happening there? This feels like a comic book.
You made a kingdom fall in love. I'll take the pill, it's small enough.
Hey.
Too late, my systems run amok. I wanna beat somebody up like a bully.
I just made that connection throughout this. The visualizers of his son running around, beating people up. His son's being a bully, isn't it? The album title, Bully. Even that, there's bars in that. You know, let's bring it back and appreciate it before we let it run too far.
Fall in love. You made a kingdom fall in love. I'll take the pill, it's small enough.
Made the kingdom fall in love. I can't help but feel like that's a metaphor for society. And then he takes a pill. You know, the red pillars, the blue pillars nowadays, being in the matrix, taking the pill for the truth. I'll take a small pill, but then also just commenting on like taking pills and being medicated, and some of his rants that have happened and his infamous crash outs over the years have happened when he's not on his medication. So I take the pill, it's small enough. Come on, like just taking the pill of life. Take the pill and swallow it versus literally taking the pill and medicating himself versus being in conflict with his distrust and his trust issues of why should I take these pills? And then obviously versus the pill situation of like red pill, blue pill, the matrix, and just speaking out on society. That's deeper there. That's deeper from Ye.
Too late, my systems run amok. I wanna beat somebody up like a bully. You think I'm a riot? I see the facade. You wish I'd be quiet. Don't reach to a god.
Ah.
A god.
Kanye just went, you mere mortals. But I love him hitting some of these just like higher notes. Obviously, again, all the tunes on it. But I just love this range here and this dynamic choice from a song perspective.
Wish I'd be quiet. Don't reach to a God.
And then he smooths it out with some of those doubles, right? And just stacking those harmonies.
To a God. To tell the truth.
That's really interesting, the way that CeeLo Green's vocals are mixed. Like, that has me like just screaming AI almost to it. Those guitars mixed with those strings is nice. It's really interesting because there's a lot of space on this production here. There's a lot of room to breathe. And he just has these moments like that. Hey! These little moments of just like angst and building, because he's not having like a drum line run this. He's not having a lot of percussive hits, like just to provide that driving line. So like underneath, like where does that come from? Where do those kicks come from? And those kicks are coming in different places from a production and music theory perspective here.
When a masterpiece turned into catastrophe.
And obviously underneath though, he's still got the nice lows and the frequencies of this bass line.
They get mad at me for living out my fantasies. All the castles in the sky.
A little bit of a dark twisted fantasy reference there.
For living out my fantasies. All the castles in the sky come down crashing every time I speak my mind.
Huh.
All the people swear my ego needs a repo, but I won't let go. In denial of it all, baby, tell me what it cost you to tell the truth. Yeah, oh babe.
That's an interesting perspective. They want my ego repo. I'm holding on to it. My ego got me this far, right? But what does it cost you to tell the truth? And that's kind of his defense. Like, every time that I want to speak my truths, I get torn down for it. And these castles in the sky and these dreams that I built, everybody comes for me. But again, like, this is from his perspective. He is the protagonist and antagonist in his own story. But it's really interesting to hear how he puts his narrative forward regarding some of these situations and controversies.
Hey, baby, do what I say. Like it ain't no other way. Baby, do what I say. I said, oh, babe. Hey, baby, do what I say. Like it ain't no other way.
Like it ain't no... It's such an aggressive, gritty delivery from CeeLo. I want to hear the raw vocals on this one, though.
Baby, do what I say.
Oh, I like that track.
Highs and lows. I put you through a lot, I know. Highs and lows. They ain't never let me go. Ain't nobody bigger than the program. Till you bigger than the program.
Hey.
Climax fast to a slow
Nobody is bigger than the program. What's that from? Comment below.
program. Till you bigger than the program. Climax fast to a slow jam. Toxic love, chemical romance. You said I
Climax fast to a slow jam. Again, nice juxtaposition. Paradoxical flip right there. Right? And for me, again, nobody's bigger than the program. And then I became bigger than it. And I stopped staying in line with the narratives that they want me to spin. I stopped staying in line with the program and these things. And look what happened to me.
fast to a slow jam. Toxic love, chemical romance.
And this love that the fame has given me, this love that my fans have given me, it turned toxic. And shout out to My Chemical Romance. Again, there's that theme throughout of this love. It's not just a personal relationship love. There's a greater love going on here. The love that he receives from fan bases. The love that he's gotten. The way society views him too. And then things souring and turning toxic.
You said I love you and I love you back. Before I break your heart, I have a heart attack.
Bar.
We separated, but we made it back. And we gon' stay attached till we fade to black. Highs and lows. Highs and lows. I put you through a lot, I know. Highs and lows. Highs and lows. Then you never let me go. Don't let me go. Don't let me go.
Some of this just like siren singing underneath this wandering melancholic spirit. I almost hear this like escalating into an operatic voice. Ooh.
I put you through a lot, I know. Don't let me go. Don't let me go. I put you through a lot, I know.
It's haunting. I think I'm finally starting to get used and accustomed to just the whiplash of how short most of these tracks are. The longer this goes on, the more it does feel purposeful.
I came back to live my life alone. I grow impatient for love, too patient for love to come. I came back.
She eating up the town, she was designed for it. I died and rearranged and moved my mind for it. Oh, moved my mind for it. This thing is getting crazy, going blind for it. She eating up the town, she was designed for it. I died and rearranged and moved my mind for it. Oh, moved my mind for
I
it.
remember mama said, can't hurry, love. No, you just have to wait. She said, love don't come easy. It's a game of
They hate to see the system.
That's an interesting take on that famous song and sample.
They hate to see the system actually figured out.
But again, for me, like this classic sampling, like you get the Supremes there, you get, again, just some of those vibes. But I can't help but wonder, is that sample cut and run through AI?
They hate to see the system actually figured out. They want you caught up in distraction, fear and doubt. I'd rather focus on the love that's been around. Take all the stress to UPS and ship it out.
Nice.
No executive could ever run their mouth. I've been consecutive of shutting shit down. High speed drives through the scenic route. High fashion when people see us out.
That was an interesting verse.
Figured out. They hate to see the system actually figured out.
They hate to see the system figured out. Again, here he is, painting himself as this vigilante, this anti-hero who's speaking out. It's him versus the system.
They want you caught up in distraction, fear and doubt.
But I don't disagree with that. Distraction, fear, and doubt. We talk about the polarization of social media. Look over here. Oh, look over there. Oh, onto this talking point. Instead of getting down to the nitty-gritty of the class divide and everything that we continue to go through as the rich get richer and the poor get less and less opportunity.
I'd rather focus on the love that's been around. Take all the stress to UPS and ship it out. No executive could ever run their mouth. I've been consecutive of shutting shit down.
No executive run their mouth. I've been consecutive. Nice little flip coming out of that right there. And Kanye has spoken out. You know, Mr. Anti-corporation, anti-big companies and record execs, label execs.
High speed drives through the scenic route. High fashion when people see us out.
No, you just have to wait. She said love don't come easy. It's a game of convention. it take? How many heartaches must I stand before I find the love?
Again, it's a game of give and take. It's deeper than just the personal relationship, this exploration of the love and how it relates to him and what he has to deal with at his level. He just threw some keys in there at the end. I really want to hear more of that.
Why birds suddenly appear every time that you're near.
Sometimes I belong by myself, yeah. I'm feeling home by myself, yeah. It ain't the same feeling with somebody else. Feel like a clone of myself, yeah. See, I ain't gotta lie, rather tell the truth. But I tell the truth about everything, everything, everything. Yeah, I tell the truth about everything. In time, you tell me the way you feel. You know I fly above the fields. Why I'm still, yeah, how I'm still close to you, close to you. All that we've been through, we kept this here together.
That's an interesting perspective, right? Because he starts talking. And that's that introvert, right? Wanting to be alone sometimes. And I'm good on my own. And I love that setup. And then he goes, well, maybe that's kind of oversharing. Because then you start thinking about how the song started. And birds flying and like doves releasing and hearing like almost wedding bells, right? Because there is this beautiful sentiment to a loved one. And I feel like this is more for Bianca, right? But for me, I love how he still takes that. And then again, we talk about some of these meta themes and kind of like breaking the fourth wall for us and addressing stuff. Like, here's an example of me oversharing the truth, but pursuing the truth. And then he takes that talking about the truth and uses that yet again to justify some of his actions, some of why he's moved the way that he's moved, and to express how he feels when he speaks out on his truths.
Together. But I said it once, I say it again.
That golden starlight in your eyes, so true.
And that is
Why birds suddenly appear every time that you're near. Just like me, they long to be close to you, close to you. On the day that you were born, the angels got together and decided to create a dream come true. So they sprinkled all this in your hair, of golden starlight with lights so true.
Sprinkle moon dust in your hair, golden starlight in your eyes. Like,
That is why.
there's some really beautiful poetic sentiments here, but I don't know if I like the decision to go on the heavy effect side for this, the delivery of this. I feel like this could have been a beautiful moment and a beautiful sentiment, just letting the singing happen on its own without all this. Take the auto-tune off, right? Because there's some beautiful notes in singing that could go. And again, you know how I talked about like this juxtaposition and this contrast, like just this driving bass underneath. Like that is driving. That synth bass is just driving the shit out of it. And it would be great to hear the contrast with these highs. Man, I think we're missing something on that. Especially the nature of this song. And for me, the intention, I feel like, of where Kanye wanted to go on this one.
And decided to create a dream come true. So they sprinkled all this in your hair, of golden starlight with lights so true. And that is why
Oh Lord, how can miss this? Oh Lord, I got issues. Oh Lord, hold a mission. Oh Lord, hit this one. Circles, 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 circles. Circles, 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 circles.
Doing it right, keep me staying the night, going it. Like right there, I just love how Don Toliver is taking some of those like rap flows, speeding through some of the syllables, and then punctuating it back out into the singing and holding it.
While we here going in circles, 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 circles.
Wow. Whiplash again, but that's an interesting one because for me, that's a simple sentiment. Like feeling like a relationship is going in circles. We rinse and repeat. What is the definition of insanity, right? Doing the same thing over and over and expecting different results. I can't help but again feel like here's this one sentiment, this personal relationship, love sentiment. And then for me, there's that greater commentary of Kanye feeling like he's going in circles. Because how many times have we been through this Kanye saying something shocking and controversial, pissing off a group of people, coming back, apologizing for it, acknowledging his medical issues, acknowledging his journey and what he's going through, kind of going through a forgiveness phase, going through a drop phase, and then having a new period of pissing people off and saying things and being controversial again. And do we keep going in circles? And maybe does he feel like he's not getting the healing that he needs because he's even recognizing these patterns and this repeating of circles? Simple words sung, but for me, much deeper in terms of the seeds of the artistry that went into the creation and the releasing of that. And for me, the circles is sung, but what's released is the music underneath of that and those emotions that he's feeling with it. Yo, Preacher Man, this is the one. I've been waiting for this one. I'm going to try to let this run as much as I can, but this is the one that he said Drake, he wanted on. And then Drake came back and Drake was talking his ish like, I hate to, ruin your dreams. What? Do we say that to a peer? Like, what? Drake was on something there. So we didn't get Drake on this. So let's see where we go with this, though. But Kanye's even talked about in an interview, man, like being willing to squash it aside with Drake and to work with him and to put out a collaborative album before it's all said and done.
Break in, they ain't let us in. We pass on the settlements. This path, I don't recommend. We pass what they expected, man. I go where they never can.
Break in. They ain't let us in the game, so we had to break our way through. I just love that simple line.
What they expected, man. I go where they never can. I float, I don't never land. When it's dark, you don't know where you go. Need a light bearer to lead you home. I go where they never can. I float, I don't never land. When it's dark, you don't know where you go. Need a light bearer to lead you home.
Got a little bit of a Peter Pan bar right there, right? I float, I never land. Why? Because Peter Pan, you fly and never land versus I'm never landing the way that I'm floating and the way I feel like sometimes in my mind space.
You don't know where you go. Need a light bearer to lead you home. Light 'em up, beam me up, the only GOAT, the genius one. They switching sides, I seen it coming. The plot twist, a convenient one. Look, nobody finna extort me, even if they record me. I'ma keep it more G.
That little cut, da 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 da. He's used that before. That's Kanye's cut that in before. Comment below where that one is.
Nobody finna extort me, even if they record me. I'ma keep it more G.
Here he goes again, like being anti-system. Nobody's gonna extort me and try to cancel me and hold things over my head to get me to stop from speaking out. Right?
Finna extort me, even if they record me.
This is very much a freedom of speech album from Kanye.
I'ma keep it more G. Hand me a drink before I get more deep. She hates sports, let she watch it from the floor seats. I hate that God didn't make a couple more of me. And all my haters in the chorus act accordingly. They imitate the sound, call it forgery. What we do is more importantly. Look what we made it to. Made love that's unmakeable, bond that's unbreakable. Broke rules and bent corners in hopes of breaking through. Basically went out my way to make a way for you. Basically I'm finna take you higher places to it. Way improving like a beta, we gon' stay improving. This the light that's gonna illuminate the way we moving. Trust in me, we going God mode, the theory's proven. Light 'em up.
Ooh, I like the flows on that one, but man, God ain't make more of me. Come on, that's that hubris coming through from Ye, man. Talk your shit.
Down, call it forgery. The floor seats. I hate that God didn't make a couple more of me. And all my haters
That is such a Kanye line, man.
in the chorus act accordingly. They imitate the sound, call it forgery. What
All my haters in the courts act accordingly. I just love the way he sets up accordingly.
we doing's more importantly.
And even like the chords, because he's been sued on the chords.
Look what we made it to. Made love that's unmakeable, bond that's unbreakable.
Even that, like they hating, forgery, they're copying me, imitating me, and then the bond. Because he talks about being taken to court. So like bond relating to court versus like the bond with me and her is unbreakable.
Broke rules and bent corners in hopes of breaking through. Basically went out my way to make a way for you. Basically I'm finna take you higher places to it.
Went out my way to make a way for you. Again, a nice little flip, man.
Way improving like a beta, we gon' stay improving. This the light that's gonna illuminate
Like beta testing, we take it in and we keep improving it.
the way we moving. Trust in me, we going God mode, the theory's proven. Light 'em up, beam me up, the only GOAT, the genius one. They switching sides, I seen it coming. The plot twist, a convenient one.
I walk up to the preacher man just to take your lovely hand and give to you. I give to you. And I walk up to the preacher man just to take your lovely hand and give to you.
Again, this groovy bass underneath that's running. And then the singing with the female, some of the higher cuts in this sample. You know how I keep talking about these lows and these highs together blending. And a lot of space in between on this mix.
I walk up to the preacher man just to take your lovely hand and give to you. I give to you. I walk up to the preacher man just to take your lovely hand and give to you. I give to you.
I'll tell you what, less is more on this album for me. Less in terms of song length, less in terms of what's happening production. There's a lot of moments when it feels like things are just scaled back. Like, you know the production theory where you almost overproduce as you're making instrumentation. And then you go back and you identify what truly makes a song work and you stick with those roots. And I feel like there's some of that theory being just, executed out throughout these cuts. There's some moments where you get the Ye saucing and you just get the different blends and just him like rising and being experimental. But for me, there's also just that scaling back to the roots of things and just keeping it simple sometimes.
It's been a long time coming. Fresh new tires, I'm still running. It's a few things I'm overcoming. Running checks, still clear, still think about it every night and day to try to stay away to keep my heart hit. So don't take this as disrespect. I'm sitting here trying to redirect her. Think about it every night and day to try to stay away to keep my heart hit. So don't take this as disrespect. I'm still here in a trifecta. Yeah. It's been a long time coming. Fresh new tires, I'm still running. There's a few things I'm overcoming. Running checks still clear, still think about it every night and day to try to stay away to keep my heart hit up. Don't take this as disrespect. I'm sitting here trying to redirect her. Think about it every night and day to try to.
Don't think I'm trying to redirect. You know, still speaking my truths and staying true to my heart. You get the beauty and the beautiful side of things, and then you get the beast as well. And I'm embracing both sides, the dark and the light.
I'm sitting here trying to redirect her. Think about it every night.
This is like a personal journey of discovery too.
Day to try to stay away to keep my heart hit tucked. Don't take this as disrespect. I'm still here in a trifecta.
Again, another sample cut, but it's running, and then it just cuts. And it ends just so abruptly.
Damn, damn, damn. Did I ruin your plans? Plans, plans. Well, that's the way I am. Gave it all I had. My feelings are the facts of it. It's more of me to navigate. Pray we never crash, crash, crash. Today will always last.
Damn, did I ruin your plans? My feelings are the facts of it. Again, him staying true to his truths.
We're the ones that pass away. So baby, did you laugh today? This one's for the path we take. Magic hourglass. At least I gave you that. Damn.
I'm definitely getting like a reset to classic Kanye vibes with some of this auto-tune, the singing, the way the bass is hitting, the way he runs things throughout this album so far. Like, this feels more like old Kanye than new Kanye.
At least I gave you that. Damn, damn, damn. Did I ruin your plans? Plans, plans. Well, that's the way I am. Gave it all I had. My feelings are the facts of it. It's more of me to navigate. Pray we never crash, crash, crash. Today will always last. We're the ones that pass away. So baby, did you laugh today? This one's for the path we take.
Laugh today, path we take, pass away. And did you laugh today? Because life is too short. And I love him just capturing that sentiment in these simple lines.
Baby, did you laugh today? This one's for the path we take. Magic hourglass. At least I gave you that. Damn, damn, damn.
Magic hourglass, at least I gave you that. I can't help but feel like he's speaking to the fans there too. In addition, like some of these lyrics fall on a love album.
Did I ruin your plans? Plans, plans. Well, that's the way I am. Gave it all I had. My feelings are the facts of it. It's more of me to navigate. Pray we never crash, crash, crash. Today will always last. We're the ones that pass away. So baby, did you laugh today? This one's for the path we take. Magic hourglass. At least I gave you that. Bésame, mamá.
What a sentiment.
Bésame, mamá. Como tú sabes, déjame, mamá. Como te gusta a ti. Bésame, mamá.
Bésame. Kiss me, mama. Bésame, mama. That's Pedro Sanchez, right? That's Bésame, mama. Kiss me like you know how. Como tú sabes. Yeah, Peso knows what he's singing on this.
Take my last breath away, me, I gave you my everything, seen problems. No chase, trust, no chase, Alejandro. Way too much tequila, classes, ooh. Take my last breath away. CeeLo key as teacher, no es yato. Now look at the mess you made.
No es cierto. I love how he's taking sato. Like he's like having his own Spanish enunciations. I did not have Kanye West singing in auto-tune in Spanish on my bingo card to start 2026.
Now look at the mess you made. No quiero pelear tu dale. Take my last breath away.
You the Spanish influence on the production underneath too, like the way that this is moving and the ritmo to it. Like again, let's translate a little. The diving in between, like Spanish and English.
Take my last breath away, me, I gave
Hasta mi último, until my last. I give it all to you until my last.
you my everything.
And then take my breath away. Me out it. Like my air, my breath, everything.
Same problems. No chase, trust, no chase, Alejandro. Way too much tequila. Classes, ooh.
I love how he throws the tequila line in there when he's singing in Spanish.
Take my last breath away. CeeLo key as teacher, no es yato. Now look at the mess you made.
I know what you said. Nothing is certain.
Now look at the mess you made. No quiero pelear tu dale.
No quiero pelear. It's like misenunciated pelear there, but I don't want to fight. You go ahead, right? A little bit of a relationship track here with the Spanish on it, man. Want to dance a little to the ritmo.
Take my last breath away. Bésame, mamá, como tú sabes. Déjame, mamá, como te gusta a ti. Bésame, mamá, como tú sabes. Déjame, mamá, como te gusta a ti. Cambia tu tono, no te olvides que yo te di todo.
Oh, I wanted some Spanish brass and I got it.
Cambia tu tono, no te olvides que yo te di todo. But no, that's not for the photos. When we alone, you get loco.
Cambia tu tono, change your tone. Come on, girl.
But no, that's not for the photos. When we alone, you get loco. Todas las noches que lloras, gastando estas horas con todas las cuadras que tú traes. Okay, you win, babe, you're right. Take all of me.
Todas las noches que lloras. I love how he goes ta 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 ta. Like he goes just faster there with the singing, more into a rap delivery. All the nights that you cried.
Win, babe, you're right. Take all of me.
Being up at these hours, like, you know, you're singing about love, you're singing about fights, you're singing about having a fallout, but coming back around.
Taking my breath away. Take all of me. Taking my breath away. Bésame, mamá,
Como tú sabes.
déjame, mamá, como te gusta a ti. Bésame, mamá, como tú sabes. Déjame, mamá,
I mean, kiss me how you like to, kiss me how you know how.
te gusta a ti. Kiss me, mama, come and hold me. Kiss me, mama, but you'll never control me. Kiss me, mama,
Oh, we threw that in, didn't we?
come and hold me. Kiss me, mama, but you'll never control me.
Huh. Yeah, we know that. You can't control yourself, homie.
Solo si tú sabes que ya te di todo. Nos tomaron
chingo de fotos. Sé que a veces dicen que estoy loco. Todas las noches que llora, despierta a estas horas con todo el desmadre que tú traes.
Me dijeron que estoy loco. They told me I'm crazy.
Okay,
Am I crazy in love or just loco, just in perpetuity?
remember you're right. Take all of me, taking my breath away. Drain all of me, taking my breath away.
That was a nice switch up. I enjoyed that. Yeah, the Spanish wasn't perfect, but I enjoyed it, man. Kanye West on that Bad Bunny Super Bowl package right there.
2 ways, no time. Right now, come on, it's go time. Come on, I'm on a work, babe. I'm on a work. No time. Right now, come on, I'm on a work, babe. I'm on a work. Yes, I need this hit. I've been fighting for my life. Yes, I need this hit. I've been fighting for my life.
This one need this.
Interesting line. Kick my ego out the door.
For my life.
This one need this.
I'm outside my body, you right. My time, showtime.
This one need this.
This one here is fa again. Like some of these ad libs and doubles, like just the way they are, like it's got that because there's running things through filters, there's messing with frequency passes, there's messing with things to just add that distortion, and then there's just that inescapable AI distortion at the moment. And I can't help but feel like even though AI has been removed, like some of the ad libs and doubles and the AI stacks to the layers are still there.
My time, showtime.
This one need this.
I'm outside my body, you right. Go in, go time. This that new phone. This that hill that moved on. This that life that you want. You can't wait for it too long. No, I don't wanna hold out too long. When I'm in that mode, can't do wrong. And you know you don't go, we too gone. Take it now, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This feel like
This one need this.
I'm outside my.
That was a nice, precise verse right there. And this that new phone, right? Again, comment on that materialism and that lifestyle, right? Because how many of us upgrade to the next new phone when ain't nothing changed?
Mode can't do wrong, and you know you don't go on. This that life that you want. You can't wait for it too long. No, I don't.
It's that life that you want. You can't wait for it too long. You want this fame. You want this new phone. You want to give into all of this. I think like one of the themes throughout is I talked about the religious context and some of the gospel sounds, and I feel like Kanye's trying to get back to that spirituality, and he's trying to wade through, and some of this is his struggles, not just with his bipolarity, not just with being canceled with the media, but also just his struggles with this lifestyle status of celebrity, and almost like this yearning for true love, this yearning for simpler things, this yearning to scale back, this yearning for spiritual growth as well.
I don't wanna hold out too long. When I'm in that mode, can't do wrong. And you know you don't go, we too gone. Take it now, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This feel like
This one need this.
I'm outside my body, you right. My time, showtime.
This one need this.
I'm outside my body tonight. That's it. Like that's spiritually, like being outside of your body, like floating, meditating, right? So there's that line right there versus like just being on cloud nine, rising up with your fame, right? And this is showtime now. This is time for me. Mics are on, even amidst all this.
I'm outside my body, you right. Go in, go time. This that new.
But also could be that just disassociation. I'm outside my body because I'm not feeling like myself. Having that psychological disassociation.
Go in, go time. This that new us. Started from the ground and moved up. You ain't got love for yourself. You ain't never felt the true love. I could see where your heart is. Broken pieces before us. When the evening gets darkest, I know dawn is upon us.
You ain't got love for yourself. You ain't ever felt a true love. And again, like there's that love song element, but it could also be to himself at the same time.
We can't wait.
I'm gonna.
This to me just encapsulates emotionally just being broken, going through trauma, and trying to find healing.
We can't wait for the rain to stop.
2 ways, go time.
Okay.
Keep that E going out of the door.
Come on, it's go time. Come on,
I'm on a
go
work,
time.
babe. I'm going to work.
Go time.
Keep that E going out of the door.
Come on,
I'm
go
going to
time.
work,
Come
babe.
on,
I'm
go
going to
time.
work. I'm outside my body, you right. Wait till showtime. I'm outside my body, you right. Go in, go time. I'm outside my body, you right. Wait till showtime. I'm outside my body, you right. Go in, go time.
2 ways.
That was an interesting kick towards the end, right? With the heavier percussive hits, and then those guitars underneath, and then the rising, the undulating feel to it all. But for me, I'm outside my body, right? I'm going to work. I'm putting my ego at the door. Like, that's just the process of creating music when he feels like it's almost spiritual. It's almost like disconnecting. And I get that sense creating music and that feeling of creativity when you're just rushing that high. And for him going to work is a different sense as well. And I feel like him going to work is also just an addressing and a way to conclude some of those themes on this album of now I'm speaking through my music. I've heard, I've taken it all on board, and now this is my time, and this is truly my turn to bring back my own narrative and to let my music do what it needs to do. I tell you what, man, it's been a really interesting journey on Bully. And like I said a little earlier, like I feel like there's moments here. There's definitely 808s and heartbreak moments. There's My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. There's those Kanye moments, that auto-tune singing, right? Just the bass, the distortion, the breath of it all, the focus rapping. He definitely upped his rap game. He's definitely scaling certain sounds back. It's definitely tapping back into that classic Kanye. I feel like that a lot of his fans want, and it's almost like a resetting there. But like I talked about, what can be jarring, and I understand some of the commentary on this album too, is just like things feel like they're developing, they're starting to go somewhere, and then they're done. And then we're on to the next one, and then we're on to the next one. And I feel like that's an artistic choice, right? So for me, it's kind of hard to critique it because when you step back and you appreciate it, it's almost like reflecting that kind of brevity in life, reflecting these constant shifts that he goes through in his own headspace. But this is also someone trying to find his own healing, trying to reconnect with that spirituality, trying to reconnect and explore some of those issues, and always being willing to pull back the filters on himself, right? And just being unapologetically yay at times. And still, he has some of those classic yay flex lines, some of those bars. You're just like, I can't believe he just said that. You know, it's just the way that he can make certain lines hit and just exude that classic Kanye confidence that many misinterpret as arrogance. But for me, I feel like this is a right step musically. I feel like this is a step back to getting back to those roots and maybe growing and developing from there. And I'm interested to see where we go. And yeah, that is my biggest critique too, is I feel like some of these sounds had so much potential. He scaled them back. He identified what he needed, but before it could really go somewhere sonically, before it could really evolve, and that classic Kanye ability that we know that he is capable of, he kind of just cuts you short and moves on to the next one. But overall, I felt like really solid cuts, really solid production, a really solid album, and one of the best albums we've had from Kanye in years. Bully, you're Knox Hill certified. Hope you guys liked today's video. Listen, if you are here at the end of this album review and breakdown, what are you doing? Support the channel directly. Subscribe, notifications on. It does help. It all goes a long way. Also, if you want to support me in the content I put out, come join us on Patreon. Great family, great community on there. Again, I'll put all links down there. All right, everyone, stay safe, stay positive. Take care of this, take care of this. You know, I'll catch you again.
Whoa, sit down, sit down. I'm like, wow, how we do it like that? Like, wow, how we do it like that? Like, wow, how we do it like that? Like, wow, better sit your ass down.